Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my first Play With Me. I'm sorry if you can hear the dog barking next door. Play With Me for the year of 2024. Oh my god, this dog. I am using this kit from LYNNERDESIGNS. It's called 2024. Oh, I just threw that. And I do PR for Lynn, so you can use Carly15 to save 15%. That goes over here. Or put my name in the seller if she's having sale, and you will get my freebie. This video is going to be different because I'm doing a chatty plan with me where I talk through the base, which is really hard for me because I have a hard time multitasking. Hopefully it turns out fine, but yeah, so all of these extras that I'm pulling in, there's the November freebie from LYNNERDESIGNS. I actually have 2 of those, so I might use both. The icon add-on, and then I am pulling in these bears in pink. I don't remember what pink this is, but it's a pink, and it's the solid bestsellers in Q3 bears, and then the Black Friday 3, which was a freebie, and it's pink glitter. So those are the extras. And then the foil I'm pairing it with is a foil bundle from Lynn. It's print cut and foiled by me, so all of the imperfections are on me. I will probably honestly do just silver foil. I'm not 100% sure, but I did foil it in silver and matte bronze, but the matte bronze never comes out right. I feel like I don't heat it up enough or something, I don't know. And then these are every other, but obviously I cut it before foiling because there's black everywhere. And then I'm not going to use these scripts. I am printing and cutting all of my scripts for my Play With Me's in 2024, but I will be using these hole protectors, so yeah. Normally this is the part where I say I'm going to, speed up the base and boxes, and then I'll see you in the day by day, but it's the part where I talk through it now. So I did ask questions on my Instagram. Also this planner, why does this look bad? Why is that not stuck? What is going on with that? This is not sticking to July over here. I think that's the only one that I'm having an issue with currently, I guess. But I did ask for questions. Did I say this planner? This planner is a Sunday morning cloud from Estelle. It's very decorated, obviously. I just haven't really given 2 F's about it. But I did ask for questions on my Instagram for this reason. So I do have quite a few questions. I don't know if I'm going to get through all of them. Maybe I'll roll over into the boxes. I can't find, oh my god, it's the second page. I was I can't find the bottom washi. Anyway, I might roll over into the boxes for the rest of the questions because that's pretty easy to do, but I did ask for questions on my Instagram. So, first question. I got a few from Siobhan Plans. The first one she asked was, can you tell us about your tattoos, your favorite / least favorite, and most painful? So, I have 20 tattoos, and I want 200 more. 200 seems like I'm limiting myself. I want 2,000 more. It has been a really long time since I've gotten my tattoo, my last tattoo, and here we go, not multitasking well, but my favorite tattoo I probably have is this one. It's got Declan, Amelia, and Jude on it, and it's a heart lock with a key. It's very hard to see. It's literally my whole forearm. I think it's that one. That one's the most meaningful besides besides my As You Wish, which is right under it, which Joe and we have matching tattoos that say as you wish. That's a Princess Bride thing. He always says it to me, so that one's like the heart lock and key is probably my favorite. Because it's the most meaningful. I don't have a lot of like super meaningful tattoos. I will say my least favorite is my leopard print that's on my arm. It's my second tattoo. My first tattoo you can't even really see ever. It's this one here. That was done by a guy that just got out of jail back when I was like 16. So my second tattoo ever was half sleeve leopard print, and I don't like regret it, but I also don't like love it. Hold on. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Okay, so I'm not going to use these double boxes, so I have to figure out how to do that. Okay, so I gotta figure out what's gonna go in this one is. Yeah, so I don't like super regret any of my tattoos, but I don't super love some of them. My most painful, I think, might have been my foot. I don't know. I have a really big one on my thigh. It was a 2-session tattoo, and even somewhere like this part of my hand, definitely painful. And then my thigh, it goes like towards my inner thigh. And it was really big, but she did use numbing spray on it after the outline, so like the shading and stuff, it wasn't too bad. But I think my foot was like really bad. I have an anchor on my foot with a bow, and it's just so bony down there that it was not fun. I have to do this one here. I think I answered that question. Then I have to turn off my humidifier, hold on. All right, so then she asked, what is a movie you think everyone should watch? I could not even tell you. I also should probably do the boxes before this so that I know what to do. I feel like maybe I don't friggin' know. There's no movie that like super blows my mind, I guess. I put that on wrong, like crooked. It's gonna bug me. But Fight Club, I don't know. I feel like that one's pretty good with the mind blown factor. I love movies that like psychologically fuck you up. I had to like blow on that to dry it. It's not dry yet, but I don't think that there's like a movie out there that I personally think everybody should watch. Why is this box weird? Okay. I don't know, like Fight Club? Fight Club is the first movie that ever like blew my mind. So maybe that. And then she did ask, do you have a most embarrassing mom moment? And this one's like really hard to answer. I don't actually have a most embarrassing mom moment that I can think of. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay, we're good. Let me think about it. Hold on. I guess like the most embarrassing would probably be like, I've had my kids go to school with their clothes on backwards. Like they have such a hard time figuring out which way a shirt goes if it doesn't have something on the front of it. Or like my son wore his pants backwards. My oldest son wore his pants backwards for a whole day. Didn't even realize. And I'm like, what are you doing? Like your pockets are on your butt. They were like sweatpants. They weren't like jeans. But my God, that was probably, that's probably like my most embarrassing mom moment. I don't really think I have that many embarrassing mom moments. Like, I think I've probably been embarrassed as a mom, but like not really like with my kids, if that makes sense. Silver, bronze. And then she did ask favorite video games or phone games. This is the last question from her. I don't really play phone games, but when I do, it's usually Watermelon Go, which is a Roblox game, or, let me do the silver on this too. Monopoly Go, which I haven't played that in a while. And then my favorite video game would have to be Animal Crossing, which I do play every day. I don't super play it. We like do our turn-ups. My husband and I do our turn-ups, and then we do like basic gameplay, like try to collect the artworks and all that. But okay, bronze and silver. I'm gonna start there. That would be it. If I had more time to spend on video games, I would definitely be playing The Sims, but it's been a really long time since then. And then Ilza's Melted Plans, which is Ilza, obviously, asked, what are you going to miss most about New York? If you've been watching my plan with me, you know that I'm moving out of the state in a little over 3 weeks now. What I'm gonna miss most is Hoffman's hot dogs, knowing where everything is. Probably, I'm not sure. There's not a lot that I'm gonna miss about New York. There's like certain things that I will, like, we have salt potatoes here, and I'm sure like not a lot of people know what salt potatoes are, but we have salt potatoes and I don't even like them, so and I can make them anywhere. Hoffman's hot dogs, though, they're not sold anywhere besides like New York and Florida, which is just hot New York. And I am gonna miss those. I just had those for dinner last night because I gotta get my fix before we go. And then Britannia from Imperfect Mama Plans asked, are you renting a house or are you buying a house or renting in Minnesota? I did say this in my last video that we put in a rental application. Not my last video, it's 2 videos ago, but we put in a rental application, and so obviously we're renting. She said, like, I didn't have to answer the question, but just in case you're curious, I'm gonna answer it anyway. We are renting. I'm not married to the state, so the goal is to move to Utah eventually. But I'm not married to Minnesota. I've actually never visited Minnesota, so this is like wild for me to be moving to Minnesota, but I don't want to make that type of commitment with buying a house there. Obviously, if we end up loving Minnesota, we will probably end up buying a house, but for now we're renting. And then she asked, will you be doing a Fall of the Month every month? And yes, for the foreseeable future, I believe I'm going to be doing it every month. I'm honestly working on January 1st orders. Obviously not like as we speak, but like currently. I need to like get the glitter headers out. And that, like, even the few orders that I've done for that, like, there's been a good amount of interest in it. So as long as the interest stays there, I will be doing Fall of the Month every month. And then she did ask, are your kids excited to move? And the answer is yes. They are are so excited. They talk about it every day. Besides Jude, I feel like he's just indifferent. He doesn't like change. He's not good with change. It's not that he's really bad with change either. He just has an adjustment period, but he's like me. I literally am the same. I have so much anxiety over moving, so I understand like him not wanting to talk about it or anything because he doesn't know how to feel about it, but he's not upset about it either, and that's a win. He's very excited to start somewhere new, to meet new friends and all of that. So that was my first little page of questions, and then my next few are from Amy Ray Plans 5. She did ask my favorite snack. I love Flaming Hot anything. Flaming Hot. I don't like the crunchy Cheetos, so I know that's where they originated. I do like them. I do like the crunchy Cheetos, but if I was to choose something, it would either be like the Flaming Hot popcorn, like Smart Food, or Chester's hot fries. But I love Flaming Hot everything. Flaming Hot Ruffles. I think they have Flaming Hot like Doritos, which I've had. But my go-to would probably be Flaming Hot, like Chester's hot fries. So, and then she did ask my favorite movie. I have two favorite movies. One is Dirty Dancing, and one, which is funny because it's right there, is Pitch Perfect. I love a movie with a good soundtrack. 10 Things I Hate About You is another one. Grease. Love Grease, which is there too. I feel like 13 Going on 30 probably has a good soundtrack too. But yeah, those two are like my go-tos whenever somebody asks. And then she did ask my favorite TV shows. Number one would be Friends. It's literally on my TV right now. It's on mute, but it is on my TV right now. That is my top choice for TV shows. And then Schitt's Creek is another one of my comfort shows. Outside of that, I love Degrassi. I watched that since I was like real young. I think I was like 10. Yeah, it came out like 2001 and I was like 10. So I love that. I don't really watch it a lot, but I've also like watched a lot of shows like Beverly Hills 90210. That's a really good one. I'm actually like kind of rewatching it. It's like one of those things I just put on that isn't Friends or Schitt's Creek, just to like watch it from the beginning again, even though on streaming services it's not all there. Oh, this has a disco ball. I could have used it. Oh, I have the dog still that I have to put on. I'm just gonna throw this on right now. Probably crooked. Anyway, then she asked, well, said, design your dream sticker kit. So I'm not sure if that means like format, because fun fact, about a year ago actually now, I helped Lynn design her sticker kit format. So this whole format you see here, I helped her with it. I think my one thing was that these boxes, I requested these boxes because they're not labels, but they're not little things. I hate putting two labels together. So if I had to design my dream sticker kit, it would probably be Lynn's kits. However, for like theme, I would probably, I don't know, I would go with like a really good Schitt's Creek kit has not been done, and I would love one of those. I was kind of in the works to start a mood board for Lynn, to do one for her like pop culture, like when she first started doing it, but then somebody else came out with one. So I was like, I scrapped the idea because, as we know, sometimes the little guys don't get sales if the other person comes out with them. So I did not do that. But I think Schitt's Creek would be good. There's a lot of Friends kits out there. Ooh. Oh, I just like tore up that paper. I should have just used undo. This is literally my first spread and I fucked it up. Yeah. Anyway. I think a really good Schitt's Creek kit would be my dream sticker kit. And then Planning North of 60 asked if you could travel anywhere in the world, where it would be and why. It would be Ireland. I love the look of Ireland. I've never obviously been. I mean, I don't know if that's that obvious, but I've never been to Ireland, and I love like hills and green and like all that. I'm not a beach person. I don't like the beach. I would love to like go in the ocean at some point, but like if I had to choose between mountains and the beach, it would be the mountains all the time. So Ireland, and that's like a bucket list destination for my husband and I. I don't know if anybody has seen the movie Leap Year, but it's a leap year, so maybe you guys should watch that movie. My husband and I saw it back in theaters and fell in love with the name Declan. So, fun fact, that's where my son's name came from, if I can't English. And it's just like, it looks beautiful. Who wouldn't want to visit that? So, I would visit Ireland. And then Lynn from LYNNERDESIGNS asked if you had more time on your hands, is there another hobby you'd want to do? I am pretty, like, I don't want to say like famous for doing this, but I have many hobbies. There's many things that I love to do. One of those things being diamond painting. Oh, I fucking hate that. If I had more time, I would diamond paint. If I had more time, I would do more puzzles. If I had more time, I would journal. I would bullet journal. I actually started out my planning journey with a bullet journal, like my sticker planning journey with a bullet journal. And it kind of escalated from there, because it ended up being more like a memory and not like a functional type deal. But there's a lot of things I would rather do with my time. Not rather do. There's a lot of things I would do if I had extra time. But I do love doing what I do with my time. And then Ashley from Feldstein. I don't know if I said that right. She asked if you could live anywhere in the world, where would you choose? Funny she asked that. My first choice is not Minnesota. My second choice is Minnesota. I don't think that I would live in Ireland, just because I feel like that would be really hard to like have a sticker shop in Ireland. But I would probably live in, I want to say Utah or Colorado. I love mountains. I have a friend that lives in Colorado Springs, and just like mountains on her drive to work or whatever, like that's an everyday thing. So I love that. Obviously Minnesota doesn't have mountains. It's very flat. But first choice would definitely be Utah or Colorado. Also, Colorado has a lot of crime. Like, I don't think, like, the crime rate is high, but, like, the news crime is high. So I didn't want to do that. But I'm over here, like, I don't know if I'm going to answer all these questions, and I have one question left to answer. So I also thought it was, like, taking a lot of time answering questions, but I guess I wasn't. And I feel like I've done, like, 95% of a good job multitasking. So that's good for me. But I do have one question left, and it is from Kobe Phantom. And it says, are you excited for the new season of Vanderpump Rules? Also, I love your Sandy Worm design. Yes, I am severely excited. It comes out in February. I want to see what everybody's been up to outside of, like, social media that I already know. The trailer is insane. With, like, Lala acting jealous, but, like, also she's not wrong. Basically, Ariana got cheated on and she became God. So that's good for her, though. Like, one can only hope. Just saying, Kristen Doty did not, even though she got cheated on. But yeah, I'm very excited. I'm excited to see this whole, like, throuple thing between Kitty and Tom Schwartz, not Sandoval. And I have one more glitter header to put down, and then I'll be done. Yeah. So I'd say that was perfect timing. So excited for Vanderpump Rules. Let me know if you watch it down below. If not, that's another one of my favorite shows. I should add that. It's not like... No, it is. It's one of my favorite shows. Also, Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. It's a show that I keep up on. So, yeah. I love doing Chatty Plan With Me's. I just don't always have the time to edit it. But I wanted to do it for, like, my first spread of the year. So, I literally held off on doing this because, like, doing the base, because I wanted to do it Chatty. I probably do have more questions from another one. I got really depressed over the summer, though, after I asked and never answered them. So I don't know if I'll go back and do them. I think I still have screenshots. But that's this base here. And then I am going to fast forward through the boxes, and I will be back for the day by day. So I will see you in a few minutes. It's like a vision you couldn't see clear, and now life's a conversation. You bet it's only one side of love. I hear you saying, you say you like me better all the way, and I swear that I try, but I was so blind. They say it works it if you let them stay, so I count my ties. This is my good, and now I'm saying, I've been sitting, resting, and drifting. That was all that I had. But no more, said no more. I faced it. My scars won't have ghosts.
You will never love me like I do. I would try to forget you, but I never do. And when I close my eyes, I'll know that you're never by my side. You will never love me like I do. I would try to forget you, but I never do. And when my voice feels so light, maybe I'll be just alright.
Okay, it is now time for the day by day. So I'm gonna zoom in. I foiled everything in silver, and all of the scripts are from my shop in font 4. So I went for font 4 for this spread. So I'm not gonna say where any of the scripts are from because they're all from my shop. This is new. So that month script, and then I did mark Happy New Year with this 2024 cake from my shop, and that, and then I did literally do Hello 2024 because I didn't know what else to put over here. The icons from LYNNERDESIGNS freebie, and then I am using this little champagne bottle from my shop, and a 1 month script to mark that there's 1 month until we move. There was 1 month, now there's 3 weeks, but on Monday, the first thing that I marked is that there was no school, so I used that hat for my 2024 sampler and that script. And then I did mark that it was New Year's, so I have that girl from the freebie, the LYNNERDESIGNS freebie, and then that script. I slept in this day. I love sleep sometimes. I actually hate sleeping, but like when I'm sleeping, I love sleep. And then I did not mark work there. I ordered a plum paper planner this day because I have a to-do list planner that's literally just pen and marker, like highlighter, and it's almost done. In like 2 weeks it'll be done, so I ordered a plum paper planner for my to-do list, and we'll see how that works out, but I love it so far. So that icon is from the icon add-on from LYNNERDESIGNS, and then I marked work down here just because there wasn't a lot of space up there. So that cake is from my shop, and I think I mark it the same way all week. And then I did help Amelia with her hair. Well, I did mark helping Amelia with her hair because girl's got a lot of hair. And I used that like angry looking face from Fox and Cactus. Yeah. And then I marked watching Beverly Hills 90210 with this little TV from Once More With Love. I have to turn off my humidifier. Okay. And then I did mark finishing the Friends puzzle we were working on. Full disclosure, we know there's spots that, like little pieces that don't fit into the pieces, like into that area. They don't fit where we put them, but it was like all corkboard and it was really hard. So we're just like, whatever, we're gonna make them fit and then glue it. So it's glued, even though we know it's not right. So I do have this little Friends icon from Paper Shark to mark that, or like character sticker. And then on Tuesday, the first thing I marked was getting gas after dropping off the twins. So like at school, because they went back to school this day. However, when we got back, I worked. And that's literally same thing, different day. And while working, we listened to true crime because it had been a while. There's still like stuff that we have to catch up on, but those AirPods are from the icon add-on from Lynn. And then I marked pulling stickers and the sticker icons from my shop. And then I did mark having a self-care shower, which just means like I literally showered and probably shaved my legs and did a face mask. So the bears from my shop, and then marked watching Beverly Hills 90210 again. And organized stickers in my reusable sticker album. I'm just kind of like condensing them. Well, I'm done now. It's all in one. But yeah, that bar is from my shop. And then on Wednesday, we submitted our 30-day notice at the office. So, oh God, that just fell. But since we've lived here for so long, they're like waiving the first little part of February that would be here, which is amazing. It's literally the least they can do with the hell that we've had to deal with for the past year. But literally cannot wait to get out of here. Put that icons from like my Cyber Monday freebie, and then worked. And while working, I think we started Twilight. Yeah, we started Twilight. Joe's never read the books. He's watched the movies probably, I think, like once. Maybe we'll watch Twilight tonight, actually. I actually don't know if it's streaming. I'll have to look that up. But he's never read the books, which why would any man read Twilight? But I'm making him listen to them because the books are better than the movies. But this little bear character is from my shop. And then I had a YouTube binge. The YouTube Play Heart, again, is from my shop. I also went online and enrolled the kids in Minnesota schools, which is exciting. So this laptop bear is from my shop. And the dog next door is barking. But the school, like, we don't have teacher information yet, I don't think. I haven't logged on in a bit. But we've gotten a call from the twin school, and already I'm like loving it because they asked me if I wanted them in the same class or a different class, and I said the same would be great because Beeville, Baldwinsville, it's called Beeville, that's where I live. I've been like begging them to put the twins in the same class because I think that it's a sense of comfort for Jude and I think it'll really help him, and they've ignored me every single year since kindergarten. So really happy that they asked that, and maybe like they can continue it on, maybe even until like middle school. I think they have one more year in elementary, and then maybe middle school they can break up, but like if it's gonna help Jude, why not do it? Anyway, I then watched Beverly Hills 90210, and that TV is from LYNNERDESIGNS, and I was anxious. I don't remember like particularly why, but I was. And then the headband thing is from my shop, and then these stickers to mark organizing stickers are from LYNNERDESIGNS, like the icon add-on, and that was the first half. That literally went so fast. I feel like editing is going to be so good. And then on to the second half. The first thing that I marked was that the twins had game club, and I used this hat again for my 2024 sampler. And then I did mark working the same way. I got my period this day, so I used this little shark from Once More With Love to mark that. And we also did get groceries. So this little grocery icon is from the icon add-on. And then we listened to more Twilight. Sometimes it was like really hard to listen to because if you've read the books or watched the movie, let me know if you're Team Jacob or Team Edward. But everybody wants to talk about how Jacob imprinted, which just means that he loves Renesmee, imprinted on the baby. That doesn't mean that he is gonna like SA the baby, okay? But nobody wants to talk about the fact that like Edward's fucking 90 and falling in love with a 16-year-old human girl. It's weird. Nobody also wants to talk about the fact that Edward stalked her. It's not okay. Like, it's not normal. But everybody's all like, oh, Jacob this, like, oh, what a predator. No, I've been Team Jacob since the beginning. Edward is such, like, he's creepy. Anyway, let me know your thoughts. But I was anxious again, so I used this little, like, noisemaker thing to mark that. And that bear also is for my shop. And then I marked watching Beverly Hills 90210 again. And organized stickers. I think this is the last day that I marked it. It's probably when I finished it. So that bear is from my shop. It's a little planner bear. And then on to Friday, the first thing that I marked again, well, with a hat again, was orchestra. My twins had orchestra. They do want to play their instruments until they can't anymore. Basically their last day at their school is going to be February 2nd. And I want to return their instruments so I don't get charged for the next month before then. So in 2 weeks, they're going to have their last orchestra lesson. But yeah. And then I did mark 1 month until we move in this day. And there's the moving boxes for my shop that I marked working. And listening to Twilight. I feel like it didn't last long this day. I feel like I was like probably anxious again and I just could not focus. So I kind of gave up on it, but I did have a jam session instead. So I have this little Maru from Paper and Milk to mark that. And then I did mark packing. I think I packed clothes to put into storage basically this day. That clothes stack is from the Icon add-on. And then I marked watching more Beverly Hills 90210. And then I marked coloring my hair. So I want to do that one more time before I leave, just because like I make a mess all the time and I like don't want to dirty up my new shower, but it needed it desperately at this point. However, that girl is from Whimsy. And then on to Saturday, the first thing that I marked was that I designed, so this little icon is from my Cyber Monday sale freebie. And then TV to mark watching Modern Family. This is like the last day that I watched it. I don't even know if I finished season 1. I will watch it again. I want to like pay attention to it, and my brain lately has not been able to pay attention to it, so I haven't really started it back up. Currently I'm watching either Beverly Hills 90210 or Vanderpump Rules. Like today it's Vanderpump Rules. So yeah, then I use this clock for my 2024 sheet, like New Year's 2024, to mark that I filmed. And then I did use a cell phone bear to mark that I listed a bunch of stuff on Mercari. And maybe I'll link like my Mercari down below. I have a bunch of kits on there right now, but like I also list my like Estelle clouds and stuff. So yeah, there's that. I did do like my overlay tapes, or underlay, they're mostly underlays, tapes, and those already sold though. But anyway, then I did mark working on customs because I get those done every month. And then I packed up a bunch of makeup because I have a bunch of makeup that I have not used that I've bought and I don't want to get rid of it. But that laptop is from my shop, and then this makeup icon is from LYNNERDESIGNS. And then I did mark playing Animal Crossing. So there's that handheld game version 2 from my shop, and then the script I made, obviously. That's the first time I said that, this whole spread. And then I did start journaling again. I think I might tonight. I haven't been like during the week because I just feel like I get so into it that like I don't go to bed. But this little character is from Sweet as Paper. And then on to Sunday, the first thing I marked said I did laundry. Apparently I did not do it on Saturday. I usually do it on Saturdays. But that laundry detergent is from my shop. And then I marked designing with that glass from my freebie again. And this day we did Miniverse together. Like I actually really helped my daughter. My son did his, like my older son did his too, but I didn't have to help him with it. It was churros. But I helped my daughter with her Miniverse, so I marked Miniverse with Mila. And this is from Once More With Love. I'm gonna mark taking a shower again with that self-care bear from my shop. And then, of course, marked watching Beverly Hills 90210. And filming the same way. As well as Animal Crossing the same way. I actually just went villager hunting yesterday and I settled with Olivia. And then I journaled again. So that was my week, my first week of 2024. I am going to throw out my planner and then I will be right back. Here is the finished spread. I really love the, like, all my scripts are the same. They're all foiled the same. I absolutely love it. It took me a lot less time to pull stickers this way too. So not a bad thing. But I'm going to flip through everything that's left of this kit. I did avoid using the Christmas tree box. There's nothing on the sheet. There's barely anything left there. Barely anything here too. And then the last sheet. So, oh my god. This one's stuck. So I struggle to pick all that up. I hope that everybody had a great holiday. I hope that your 2024 is off to a great start. I know mine is rocky, but I have hope for the rest of 2024 to be amazing. I hope that the rest of your guys' year is amazing as well. And as always, thank you so much for watching. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you have not already. And I will see you next time. Bye.